Hi guys. I've been promising you a Q&A video for quite a long time now. So I thought, why not film a Q&A video and do my makeup at the same time. I've got my iPhone right here and I'm still kind of getting used to this camera, and as you can see I have no makeup on at all. First thing I'm gonna do is clip my hair back. And start with the moisturizer. If I keep looking up, I'm actually looking in the flip screen. And it does a really weird thing where it kind of does the skin softener effect, which I thought I turned off, but it keeps doing it, so I have to figure that out. Late Gram Concentrate. And I'll probably list everything I use in the description box, because I don't want to keep mentioning products. I might just do that anyway, but we'll see what happens. So that's my face in all its glory. First question is from Erika Berkenhoff on Facebook. When did you discover ASMR? I've been following a Dutch beauty blogger for a very long time, and I actually don't watch her anymore. Maybe a man. And she actually made a ASMR video. She made a video about it, what it was and stuff. And I started looking into it. And I really liked it. And that goes on to the next question. What triggers you? Tapping. I really love crinkling. And soft-spoken videos I really love. She asks me what my favorite comfort food is. And chocolate. Probably chocolate. So yeah. Next question. How did you end up in Emma's videos? Well, right from the start, when I had very few subscribers, she always told me that my brushes were gonna touch her face. And she kind of made me do her makeup, which I loved, of course, but yeah, she's always been really, really supportive. And yeah, we got to talking, and she actually was one of the first people that told me I had to go on Facebook, so I could kind of chat and meet up with some people in the ASMR community. And yeah, we kind of decided to film together, and she came to the Netherlands for me, which was really, really awesome, and I was really flattered that she would do that. And yeah, we filmed together. And in the meantime, I'm mixing my Fit Me foundation in 115 and my L'Oreal Infallible in 11 Vanilla. Still kind of getting used to this camera. Beauty goes down. Just one pump of the Fit Me, and for the L'Oreal True Match. Oh wait, that's not True Match. Infallible 24-hour matte. It's like half of that. I actually kind of put this in to get the coverage a little tiny bit higher, and to correct the color a little bit. Because it's winter, this is a little bit too dry for me right now. Kind of smear that on my face and blend it out with a beauty blender. For the questions on my video, I asked the Q&A. First one is, I hope I pronounce this right, Gologne? I have no idea. Who was your favorite person to collaborate with? Yeah, probably Emma. Just because we had so much fun and it was a long time coming. I don't know, we had a lot of fun filming and I was so relaxed after filming 3 videos with her. Next one is from Megan Bieber. What was your first ASMR experience? I used to love when my mom did laundry, like hearing her walk around, I guess. And my mirror's right there, by the way. Yeah, I don't know. I used to always kind of watch massage videos for like 2 hours on end, and my mom would think it was really weird because if you didn't understand, I mean, she didn't say it was weird or anything, but I knew she did. I would get all tingly and I would just get knocked out. And that's one of the first things when I actually discovered ASMR, or in the meaning of it, I kind of realized that that's what it was. I can't do 2 things at the same time. And yeah, I was the kid who fell asleep everywhere at every party just because I liked the noise of people around me a lot. And I just need a lot of sleep. So thank you, Megan Bieber. And next is a really long story. I don't know if you can see this, but this is all ASMR tests. My favorite childhood memory. That's a good one. My mom used to work at Unilever, and she would bring home bottles of shampoo that weren't fit to sell, like the tags weren't right and stuff, or the cap wasn't screwed on right, or it was broken or something, or they were leftover bottles. And with one of my friends, I used to get this book with really tiny letters, and we would imagine it was magic, and we would make potions, and I really liked that. And I actually got my dad to put it on his hair. Favorite subject from school? Probably English and Dutch, just the languages. What's the first pet you ever had? It was actually a hamster, and it was called Split, which is actually also a popsicle here in the Netherlands, with like ice cream on the inside and yeah, popsicle on the outside. But he died, sadly, of an eye infection. So, too bad. If you could visit any country, which one would you go to? There's a lot of places I would go to if I had the money. Indonesia, probably. I would love to go back to New York. Bali. I'd love to go to Egypt. Cairo. Who is your favorite male ASMR artist? You know, the bad thing is I don't really listen to guys because I get triggered by women more. So I don't really have a favorite male ASMR artist. Who is your favorite female ASMR artist? At the moment, gentle whispering. Yeah. Anyone you want to give a shout out to right now? ASMR Tess, go follow her, she's awesome. Especially her Joker video. Have you come up with any ideas for another collaboration video? I was planning on doing another collab video with her, but I'm kind of going blank. Using my naked palette. Any sort of video you've been really wanting to make, but have never been kind of unsure about whether or not people would like it. You know what? Not really, to be honest. I have been kind of, kind of. I've been wanting to make like really pretty pieces of movie of animals and nature and stuff and put a voiceover on that. I think you'd like that. But it's a lot of work. So thank you, Tess. Next is Natalie Jeniskins. What's your favorite ASMR video of all times? Favorite, oh my god. I really like the Matrushka one from Gentle Whispering. Because she does the kissy sound, like, I really like that. And she all told us she likes our head. Monica Zamora. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? I would probably love to fly. How in the name of God do you do your hair? It looks so soft in the Valentine's look video. I don't really do anything to my hair. I've just washed it and I usually just let it dry and then put a serum in it. The same serum I actually put in Emma's hair in our hair brushing video. That's probably it. It's not that interesting. Yay, Irini! Sweet Irish Whispers. What are your main triggers? Well, as I said, I really love tapping and crinkling and soft speaking. And are you a fast or slow ASMR type of person? Yeah, probably slow. Because I like the calmness. I'm just putting some eyeshadow on my eyelids. I don't have to really be anywhere today, so it's going to be a light look. Oh, and Rini, we will collab one day. We will. It will happen. Yes, it will. Oh, and babe. The next one is the Picapas. Picapas? I don't know. How old are you? I am 24 years old. Are you still in school? I am not. I used to study psychology, but I actually quit that. So I've been home for a couple of years and kind of just finding my way, I guess. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I do miss the sun a lot. It's winter here in the Netherlands. So far it has pretty much been just like a slightly colder and wetter fall. but I'm really bad at making vitamin D. My body is, not me, at keeping vitamin D in my body, so I do get a little down in the winter because I don't get enough sun. And yeah, so good, but under the circumstances. Where were you? A little down because of the winter, and I just could not get myself to film for some reason. I'm hoping this camera will make my life a lot easier and a lot more fun. I have been making random pictures, and with this camera I want to try and make the lovely images I was telling you about. Just using the dip brow pomade in Auburn, by the way. Spoolie. She says, we love you. I love you too. Next one is Jane 11. What do you do for work, or what do you want to do for work? I don't have a job right now because I'm still kind of dealing with the aftermath of a depression a few years ago, and I have very little energy. Not throwing myself a pity party, but that's just the way it is. And what do I want to do for work? This, probably. Let me see if I can do my mascara in the camera. No, I can't. That is just impossible. And I'm using the Clinique High Impact Mascara in, I have no idea if you can see that, but that's 01 Black. And this is actually my old one. I've got a new one somewhere here. But I like using the old one to separate my lashes and then build up the mascara with the new one. New one. This is pretty much the only mascara I use. Because it doesn't make my lashes crispy. And I can take it off with water. So same thing on the other eye. And if you like this style of video, please thumbs up this video. Oh, another question from Jane 11. Do you do makeup on others often? Not often, but when people ask me, I'm very willing to do so. And one of my best friend's sisters actually asked me to do her makeup for a wedding. Not her own wedding, because she's 16 or some, no, 17 now. And of course, I'd love to do that. I once did the makeup for one of my friend's older sisters. For a photo shoot she did. Naked Skin concealer by Urban Decay in Beauty Girl Style. You can see that. It's in light neutral. And I'm just going to put that underneath my eyes. And on this tiny thing right there. It's so weird, I know a lot of people hate the smell, but I actually kind of love it. Next question is by AylaASMR. What made you want to start making ASMR videos? Well, I had been actually looking for a new hobby, and I've always loved making stuff, basically. So I just picked up my iPhone and made a video. I think one of my first videos was showing you my earrings collection, I guess. I have got, my ears aren't pierced anymore, so I've got clip earrings. And I just wanted to give it a try, and I liked it so much that I kept on going. Anna Clark 2013. Just wondering if you could tell us a bit about your life, where you're living, what you do apart from ASMR, and maybe hobbies and stuff. It's nice. It'd be nice to get to know you a bit more. Well, hi. I'll let you in a little secret. Ayla is actually my middle name, and I actually wanted to call my channel AylaASMR and then ASMR, but with Ayla in between. But using Chanel powder, by the way. But for some reason, YouTube didn't accept that, so I just called it AylaASMR, and my first name actually is Ellen. And the reason I'm actually called Ellen is because my parents' first names both started with an E, so you would be E. And that's the reason I called Ellen. And I don't know, I kind of went with it, with Ayla. You can call me Ellen or Ayla. They're on my passport both, so I don't know, I liked it. I'm from the Netherlands, or Holland. And yes, actual Holland, because I live near Rotterdam. What do you do? Well, as I said, I'm jobless, so I do make ASMR videos, and I'm actually going, it's in about 8 days. I'm actually going to the fatigue and pain center here in Holland because I want to find out why I have so little energy, and maybe if there is a diagnosis behind it. So I'll be going there on the 25th of January. And yeah, kind of to find out what is wrong with me. I moved out in April last year, so I've been living here in a city next to my parents' city since April. And I could actually show you a tiny, I hope it doesn't make too much noise, but I'm actually sitting in my living room right now. That's my living room. And there's a lot of Christmas cards still there. I've been having a lot of fun here, so I am actually saving up for a new couch because this one I got for free, and the foam on the couch is kind of dented already, and it only seats 2 people. I do have a chair here, but I don't want to be asocial when people come over and sit on a different piece of furniture, because it's just not fun to talk to someone like that. And I was actually saving up for a couch, but I bought the camera first instead because, you know, priorities apparently. So thank you, Anna Clark. And now for ASMR Whisperful. Will you ever do your mom's makeup again in a video? Maybe, if she lets me. I don't really have... Oh, look at that. An occasion to do her makeup again. And she does have really sensitive skin. And not a lot of time. Max soft and gentle. But maybe. You guys were asking me to do her hair. I actually got her the same brush I have, which is a Mason Pearson, because she was stealing it from me one day after I got it for my birthday. So I got it for her birthday. And she's really happy with it, so maybe I can do a hair brushing video or something. Kristin Hlavin, please tell me I said that right. What is your favorite number? 16. I was born on September 16th, 1991, and I love everything 16. It's my lucky number. I love everything that you can divide by 4 or 8. I've got OCD, so I have a thing with 4 and 8. What triggers are your favorite? I already told you that. Favorite holiday and why? Christmas probably, because me and my stepsisters kind of take the opportunity to dress up a lot. And we all get together and eat. And I love food, so. Best friend in grade school. I have no idea what grade school is. So I'm guessing high school. I have no idea. Micah. I've never actually filmed with her, but I am planning on doing so. If you could go anywhere in America, where would you go? New York. I've been there once with my mom when she turned 50. Max Mineralized Blush and Dainty. And we were there for only a week, and it was not enough time. Because we actually did lose a day on jet lag because of the time difference. I'm actually going to move you in a little closer. Because I don't like how it's making my face look poreless. Because I do have pores and pimples. So New York, yeah. And that was about 6 years ago. And I think I know a lot more now about America and the makeup available there. So I'd love to go back. Whispers from the South. Why makeup ASMR videos? Because I am quite the makeup addict, and I don't know, I think I've learned quite a lot from YouTube as well. And yeah, why not show you in a kind of different way, in an ASMR way? Because I know a lot of you like makeup too, but don't like the shouty makeup tutorials. Leslie Chacon. What is your favorite eyeshadow brand? If you asked me a few years ago, I would probably say MAC, but right now it's Urban Decay. Even though they do have a lot of fallout, not everyone, not every single shadow that is, but I love the pigmentation. I love how blendable they are. I mean, like, I don't know if you can see that, but it just takes no effort. Jane and Moberg. If you had limitless money and all your debts were paid, what would you do with your life? No debts. And I'd probably buy a really big house with a really big garden and someone to clean it with. This is Kiko in 399, which is my favorite everyday color because it's kind of my lips but better. And I go to New York and spend like 10,000 euros at once at Tiffany's. Probably. Cinderella at the ball. Who is your favorite ASMR artist? Probably, yeah, still Gentle Whispering. And Emma, of course, because she's so sweet and she works so very hard for her videos. Sophie Kroon. This is actually in Dutch. I'm going to translate it for you. First in Dutch. Waarom heb je gekozen ASMR in het Engels te doen? Why did you choose to do ASMR in English? Because, I don't know, the main language on YouTube is English and a lot of people speak English. So, I don't know, to get to a bigger audience, I guess. Question 2. Hoe oud ben je nu? How old are you now? I'm 24. But I don't look a day over 16. Beautiful name. Next is Manuela de Beaurepaire. If I'm pronouncing that right. Ooh, my skin looks bad right now. What do you do for a living? Already told you that. Already told you that. Why did you take up doing ASMR videos? I don't know. As I've told you, I just wanted to help people. And yeah, I just like filming videos and I like makeup. Sorry, the lighting changed a little bit because I'm filming with the natural daylight. But what, I really love your voice, thank you. So calming. Is that the reason why you started this channel? Nope, I just wanted to try it out and it worked for me. Are you living alone now? If so, is it hard to get by? I still live with my mom. I am living alone, but I do live above my mom's office, so semi-alone. And it can get a little hard for me because I do have anxiety, so grocery shopping is not my favorite thing to do because it takes up a lot of energy. But you'd be surprised at how much you will like the freedom you will have, because if you want to let a plate on your table, there's no one to tell you that you have to get up and put it in the dishwasher. How old are you? I'm 21. You seem pretty much my age, as I've told you. I'm 24. And thank you for your lovely comment. Kay Spree, what's your favorite meal? Pasta. I could eat pasta every day. Pasta, Italian maybe. What's your biggest pet peeve? When people fake laugh, I hate that. If you could wake up tomorrow with a new special ability, what would it be? I've already said flying as my superpower, but special ability, oh my god. Make people happy. Next question is from Halima Ali. What's your job? Told you this basically. Akio ASMR. Who is your favorite Harry Potter character? Ron. Ron all the way. Maybe it's because he's also a redhead like me. I'm not that ginger, but ginger enough. It's spiders like I do, and he's just a really good friend. Which Harry Potter book is your favorite? Do I really have to choose? Probably 5. Yeah. Faye Calbo or Calbo, also in Dutch. Waarom maak je geen Nederlandse filmpjes en is Emma, Whispers Red ASMR, ook Nederlands? Why don't you make Dutch movies? And is Emma also Dutch? I have made some Dutch movies or clips, but I know I like doing it in English. And if Emma's Dutch, no, she's British. Too bad. She lives so far away there. Selen Demir, are you Turkish? I am not Turkish. My name Ayla, or Ayla, however you want to pronounce it, is actually from the book The Tribe of the Cave Bear. And as I've told you, my first name is actually Ellen. And because my parents were hipsters, I think the book came out around my birth year, so in 1991. And they didn't want to name me Ayla as my first name because they were afraid that everyone in my class would be named Ayla. And that's actually the same reason one of my friends' first name is Ayla, because of this book. So they called me Ellen Ayla. Lydia L. Kobe, when did you know that you were interested in ASMR? As I told you, with the beauty blogger. How did it all start? Well, I just picked up my phone and started filming, and I kind of got into it, and yeah, that's basically it. And then Lil Wong, I have no idea if I said that right. Wat is dat op je borst? What's that on your chest? Well, I've been getting a lot of questions on my chest, and they are called keloid scars, which are scars that grow outside of the perimeter of the original wound. And yeah, they make too much collagen, so they keep growing. And I inherited that from my dad, yay. And for me, they mainly came up after pimples and acne and stuff. Just, you know, when you're a teenager and get acne, and they just start getting bigger. And I actually have been getting treatments for them, but they're really kind of stubborn, and the tissue is very, very dense, so it's really painful to get them injected with steroids. But this one, I don't know if you can see that. This one right here has got a dent in it right now, which is the most progress I've had in a while. And this one has been getting slightly flatter, or this one, this one. And yeah, that's basically it. If you want me to do a part 2 of a Q&A, leave your questions down below. And I hope you like my makeup look and my shit ton of highlighter. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.